It came as a rude shock to every political player that President Buhari suddenly woke up from his bed and realized that Giadom had a very strong legal backing that made him the authentic acting national chairman, and then backed his call for a NEC meeting which would later remove him as this acting national chairman, with new caretaker chairman installed at the meeting in the person of Yobe State Governor Maimala Boni. No matter how I think about it, it appears the president, together with his deft political advisors, have played a fast one on Giadom by systematically edging him out of relevance without him even realizing. Come to think of it, just an hour or 2 hours the NEC meeting that finally removed him and buried all his claim to the acting chairmanship of the APC, the passing away of Abiola Ajimobi, the acting national chairman backed by dissolved National Working Committee, was announced. There is this tendency that some people at the seat of power had been privy to the news of death of Ajimobi earlier than when it was announced, and then felt that if such news was brought to the public notice while Giadom still had all the court orders he has been brandishing around, he may be emboldened by Ajimobi's death to further wreak more havoc to the party, most especially on Edo gubernatorial issues. The power players may fear that Giadom, upon receiving the news of Ajimobi's death, might decide to fill himself as the real-acting chairman of the party, and then went ahead to cancel all the party's processes that led to the emergence of an APC candidate in Edo, which may eventually lead to the repeat of what happened in Rivers, where the party were unable to provide any candidates. So the presidency, sensing the danger, now decided to play along with Giadom and then systematically edged him out through the NEC meeting he had called for, a matter of beating someone in his own game. We should not rule out the fact that Bola Tinubu, whom people now feel has been sidelined by the presidency, may also be a part of the whole grand plot. Politics is indeed a game of wit, and as it stands now, Giadom has been happily silenced to such an extent that even declare his battle with Oshiomole as a battle of no victor, no vanquished. That is how much he has been dribbled without even realizing. Okay, I thought about that as well, but these people, you don't underestimate them. Don't you underestimate all of them. But like I believe, and what I believe is that whatever that is built on lies and deceit, it will not stand. It will never stand. Whatever you build on deceit, it will never stand. Well, like I said, these people cannot be underestimated, and you cannot even vouch for them. They know what they are doing. But the problem is that with all of this gra-gra, with all of this here and there, blowing hot air back and forth, if they could use this energy to do the right thing for the masses, it would have been a different thing. But they would leave that and begin to pursue shadows. And that is where we have found ourselves. Forget all of them. Oh. Their slogan. Their slogan is a permanent friend, permanent enemy, nothing like that. It is only interest that matters. It is only interest that matters. That was why, because we realized that this Giadom is Amechi's a faction, and he just said, now sit down and they look, he's just looking at all of them. He has not been saying anything, but they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. Even as people are talking about, Jagaban, Oshiomole, they want to go and revive a AD party and all of that. They know what they are jolly well doing. Well, let them continue. It will still expose. It will still be made known to the people. That is what I believe. Whether they played on him, whether they didn't play on him, now they are palava. Okay, the court order Giadom has stated that he was to be acting chairman pending when a NEC meeting would be held or until the case of Oshiomole was resolved at the High Court. So Giadom knew what he was doing when he called the NEC meeting. All these people thinking it was tweeted, go and read the order that was backing him and you will see, and stop making ill-informed comments. Okay, the order became automatically dead when the NEC of the party finally dissolved every NWC and the acting national chairman. Okay. Mr. Writer, don't forget the Bar Tinubu boys from the meeting. Okay, Mumu, all of them na Tinubu men. The acting chairman before he won the Yobe governorship election, he visited Tinubu, so do others in the list. What do you know about politics? Just watch and see. They visited her. So because you visited somebody, well, does that mean that they are your boys? A lot of people do go to any time there's election, they will still go to, what do they call? Niger. They will go and meet well, this man, Babangida, all of them always go there to pay homage. Does it mean they are his boys? Well, anybody can pay anybody's homage and pay anybody's visits, and that doesn't mean that they are his boys. Well, let's continue. No wahala, he will be rewarded in the nearest future. Oga, go and sleep. We don't need people like you, okay? I know where this person is coming from. Okay. Giadom isn't alone in this. Judah Iscariot asks, we know all his backers. They are all blindly ambitious to deliberately ruin the APC. APC doing well? His case just ended and dead forever. I'm happy that Giadom was given human treatment as it was recorded by the Holy Bible. Okay, that Haman, okay. Haman dug a gallows to hang Mordecai, but it was Haman that was hung on the gallows that he made, but Mordecai, instead of hung, was promoted into prominence by the king. I wish more humiliation before Giadom, because traitor like him deserves to be put in the darkest prison of politics. Giadom will never be trusted again in APC. He has shot himself on the foot with his behavior. He's a traitor and a conspirator. But let us even look at this whole thing. This whole thing was, if there's any case in court, it is assumed that you have to prove beyond reasonable doubt before maybe the judgment will go in your favor, it will go against you. So everybody has been interpreting the laws differently, interpreting it the way they understand it. Some people say, oh, the people that have advised the president did not do this, did not do that. Okay, this and that. They are interpreting it in their own way. And more so, you could see that this Giadom that people might be looking at, okay, maybe he's a traitor, came from the angle of the law. It came from the angle of the law. So it is now left for the law to be well interpreted to the people. Because we have a different interpretations to this whole thing, that because the SA Sage was trying to tell us that what he was being given supposed to last within for 2 weeks, that after that 2 weeks he's not supposed to be parading himself or to be holding on to that court order as at that time. So other lawyers could still come and argue it differently, and you just like, wow. Well, so that is why it's always like, well, if you can prove anything or any case beyond reasonable doubt, then that will now prepare the judge to know, to draw his conclusion. So it came from the angle, in my opinion, it came from the angle of the law. So you cannot really fault him like that. For him to have called for next meeting, what did you think he was talking about? What do you think he was thinking would happen? So we cannot just even make a blank statement. Okay, Giadom was tweeted. Maybe the writer needs to understand that it was opportunity for the president to put behind him the dance of shame Oshiomole started under the approval of Tinubu. Giadom was only instrument to achieve this good radiance of bad rubbish. He dug the pits, later fall into it. No victor, no vanquish. The bigger weapon of war is wisdom. This is Baba Goslu in action. Baba is smart, okay? True talk. Do you think Buhari is really smart? If Buhari is smart, he would have shown that in security. Buhari is smart, okay? It's all about deceit. It's all about doing wrong things. When it comes to wrong things, they are always smart. But do good things, no, they are not always smart. When it comes to, you just do the right thing, do good things. They will not be smart about it. But it is all this evil that they will say, oh, it's smart. People are killing. How smart are you to be able to say no to all these things that are happening? Or you go ahead of them, you preempt all those people who are doing evil, and you just overtake them and bring peace, bring harmony to the country. But when it comes to all these shenanigans, you are even talking about Buhari is smart. Do you know people who are working? There are some people who are working behind the scene. Forget it, Buhari. So guys, let us hear your opinion. If you think this man has been used and dumped, or he was outsmarted, you need Giadom, leave your comment below and let's have your take. Thank you.